So this is the Fringe programme. Came on just before the weekend, and it's always an exciting moment because you get an idea of what's going to be there, and also you start to get a feeling for just how big the Fringe is and what it contains. So runs from the 6th to the 30th of August. First few sections are really background information, and then you get children's shows. Now I've already gone through here, and I've put some clips in just to show where some of the things are that I want to see. So this guy here, Marcel Leconte, he was on at in Buxton at the Festival Fringe there last year, and he won. I think he was best on the Fringe actually at Buxton last year. He's a funny bloke, so I want to go and see him. This guy, Mervyn Stutter, he has a great show on the Fringe. What it is, it runs from the 7th to the 29th, and every day from 12:55 to 2:25 he has 8 extracts from 8 shows that are appearing on the Fringe. You know, and if you're wondering what should I go and see, that is a really good show to give you a kind of glimpse at you know, what's available and what you could go and see. Thoroughly recommended. Very funny bloke as well, Mervyn Stutter. Another one that I want to go and see, this is Bridget Christie. Bridget Christie is without doubt, well, in my opinion, the funniest woman on the Fringe. Very funny comedian, brilliant actress, and she's got a really quirky sense of humour. She comes at things at odd angles, and as you can see, this year it's called Ant, and she's at the Stand Comedy Club. Can't wait to see her. Another one I want to see on this from this particular page is Helen Keane. She was on the Fringe last year and she had a really good show, and looks like she's coming in with version 2. Now whether that means she's developed it a stage further or quite what she has done, I don't know, but that's certainly one I want to go and see. Oh, another one on this page as well is Lady Garden. Lady Garden appeared on the Fringe 2 years ago, and they exploded. They're an all-female group, comedy act, do different smart short skits during the show. Really excellent. Okay. On this page, Paul Foote, very funny, very funny bloke. He was again, he was on the Fringe in a couple of shows. But the really unusual one here is Beck Hill. Now Beck Hill is a really young woman, and she came with a show last year, and she's got a really unusual take on life, and she's incredibly creative, very different, and she's got something, that girl. She's a joy to watch. So again, I would recommend Beck Hill. Right. Now on this page it's Richard Herring. Richard Herring, quite a well-known comedian, actor, caused uproar last year just by having a Hitler moustache. This year it's Christ on a Bike, the Second Coming. Again, great wit, worth going seeing. Anybody who knows anything about comedy will know or have heard of Victor Borge. Victor Borge was a comedian who played the piano, or a pianist who was a comedian. I don't know which way it is. And Rainer Hirsch does a show which is about Victor Borge. I wouldn't say he impersonates him, but he certainly gives us our take on Victor Borge. And again, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I love watching Dance and Flawless, who were stars of Britain's Got Talent finalists in 2009. I'll be going seeing them. I don't know quite what they're doing in the comedy section, but nevertheless, they are there. Nina Conti. Nina Conti is a comedian slash actor slash ventriloquist, and she is incredible. She has a wonderful show with these characters, you know, and if you've got a kind of stereotypical take on what a ventriloquist act is, you want to go and see Nina Conti. Excellent. Famous father as well, Tom Conti, the actor. Last year, these people were excellent. Frisky and Manish, the college years. A double act, different skits, different characters that they've created, and a big advert here for the Stand Comedy Club. One of the really great centres for and collection of venues that concentrate on comedy during the Fringe. Definitely be going there a lot. As you can see, this is a typical page from the Fringe. I seem to think, I might be wrong about this, that these may have narrowed a bit, and whether they've to increase the number of people that can get on a page. Anyway, the one that's you know, I definitely want to go and see, or one of the people I want to go, is Alex Horne. Alex Horne has got a really unusual take. Uses PowerPoint in some of his work. Very good, very funny bloke. Another one on here I want to see is Dan Antopolsky. Very clever, witty bloke. Usually does a lot of interaction with the audience, and if you're on the front row, you better watch out with Antopolsky. Now this guy, Edward Axel, this bloke is going to make a name for himself. He's what I would call the anti-comedian. He fails in his comedy, in the jokes he tries to tell. I mean, he's got Edward Axel, ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail better. And just as, in like the way Tommy Cooper always used to do his magic tricks and they always used to go wrong, well, Edward Axel, he tries to do comedy and it always goes wrong for him. So he's got fantastic timing. He's got that rare combination of comedy and pathos in the same thing. If you're going to the Fringe, go and see Edward Axel in comedy. Very, very good. Love him. Okay. Jo Caulfield, again, very funny woman. She's got a radio programme. And you know, she's really well established, but she's very funny, very witty, but some fantastic one-liners as well. And there's a guy, Kevin Eldon. He's appeared on lots of TV comedy: Brass Eye, The Big Train, Jam, Nighty Night, Stuart Lee's Comedy Vehicle, and this, he's got a really a bit laid back, laconic kind of a wit, I think. So again, I've never seen him live, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's like when he appears live. I've never seen this guy live either, but he was on the Mighty Bush TV series, Rich Fulcher, and his show is An Evening with Eleanor, the tour whore. So I've no idea what he's going to be like, but I'm looking forward to go and seeing Rich Fulcher, just to see what he's like. Where's he on at? Underbelly. That's a great venue as well, one of the best. John Cooper Clarke, that's a big name. Salford poet. And there's Marcel Leconte, Encore, the guy I mentioned earlier. Looking forward to going and seeing him, as I said. Another one on the comedy scene I'm going to go and see, Mars Jupp. Mars Jupp has a very unusual take on life. Seems to have led a really interesting life as well, in journalism and reporting and that sort of thing. And again, I've seen him in previous years, and he's always good for a laugh. Excellent. Andy Zaltzman. His writing, I think, is incredibly very clever, very insightful. He's got a really clever take on the world around him, and he notices and recognizes things that, you know, we wouldn't normally spot. Okay, need to hurry up now just to finish the comedy section. What is it I want to go and see out of? Oh yeah, Mould and Arrowsmith. Mould and Arrowsmith are a duet, comedy duet. Very funny, fantastically engaging, novel take on life. I really recommend them in terms of what I would go and see. Paul Foote, again, go and see them. Excellent. Pete Furman, magician and a comedian. He's excellent. He's got the way he combines magician and comedy. I've never seen that beaten. Who here? Jessica Ransom. Never seen Jessica Ransom, but I've heard one or two things about her, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.